Hey there folks, welcome to Home of the Range with me, Jack. So today, so exciting, I've just been to one of the second-hand stores here in Toowoomba, and I come across this little fella here. So most of you who do know me, I love my Olympus 870, which I'm using to record this one now. But in this, walking past this this second-hand store, I saw the case of cameras, and this little fellow was sitting right at the back on the shelf, and I thought, it looks like my camera. So I got the guy to get out of the case and show me. The price was $220 on the ticket, which I thought was a little bit expensive, seeing as though it's about 2 years old, and it's used. So I paid $389 for my 870 brand new. So I checked it out and did a bit of a search for the model number, because this one's called the TG-850, which obviously is an older model than the one I got now. So I went online on my phone and while I'm in the store and did some research and had some pretty good feedback. Pretty much the camera is identical to the 870, apart from the 870 has the GPS and also the Wi-Fi, but the 850 doesn't. So there's been 3 models come out in this series. The 850, there's 860, and also the 870, which I'm using now. The 860 was quite a bad model apparently. A lot of people have been saying it wasn't a great one. The 850 and the 870 are really great. So like the 870 has the stereo left and right speakers for audio. It's waterproof. It has all the bells and whistles, all the same sensors and specs as the 870 for your video and your stills. It has a few different settings though on your dial, as you can probably see just here. On the 850, it's got a great one for getting rid of your wrinkles. So it's like a HD TV lens. So as you see on the TV with the invention of this HD lenses, well, the newsreaders and people on TV, their face is a little bit less less weathered and haggard, because the detail does pick up every blemish usually on your face in HD. But these cameras, this actual setting helps take away the blemishes and that sort of thing. So hopefully when I do record with this one, I look like I'm 15. So let's hope anyway. But we're going to Vietnam in 10 days. So I wanted another camera anyway for our other channel, which is Earthly Retreats, because we do a lot of video and vlogging on that channel, and usually we have the one camera, which is the one we're using now. And Andrew and I both get into the same shot and talk, and it can get a bit clustered, like in the photo. So this way we have our own sort of cameras to record the same thing in most cases, but a little different perspective. So in our usually with our video work, I'd like to do a lot of close-up sort of focus on details in a shot. Where Andrew's more of the panoramic, sort of likes to take the whole shot in. So between the 2 cameras, I think we'll get some really great sort of shots. So that's the hope anyway. And Vietnam going to a beach resort on an island in Vietnam, so being waterproof cameras, it's going to be really handy to go take them in the surf, and we're going sea kayaking and that kind of stuff. So it'd be great to use these for that purpose. Now I did buy the action camera from AliExpress, as you probably saw in the previous video. I'll be doing extra work on that one, and it'll be great for the B-roll stuff. I've worked out how the settings, so it isn't so sucky now. The sound still is really bad, but in the right lighting settings, it takes an amazing video. I did a lot of sort of delayed shots and that kind of thing with the camera, and it's done some really great work. And $50, I mean, you can't go wrong. So between taking over these 2 cameras and the action camera, we're sorted for cameras, and it's good in that way because I've had my my DSLR last trip, and it's just a hassle putting in the bags. Like when you've got just taking carry-on luggage, and most of your luggage is camera gear, it's with lenses and that sort of stuff. It's kind of hard. So I thought, well, this way I can actually just use this camera and take the action camera and kind of sort it, because this these cameras do take quite good stills. You might need to do some adjusting of how you do your shot setup, but I've taken some really great photos with the 870, and I think it does an amazing job. It's only JPEG mode, so you can't, like as with the digital one, your DSLR, you can go into RAW and manipulate the footage. But I mean, it's what it is. It's great for your holiday snaps. You're not going to do amazing, you know, panoramic photos with these things, but yeah, for what they are, they're great. I think, you know, when you're traveling, it's about having a camera which is, it can, you know, be put in a pocket of your cargo pants, or you know, a small pocket of your bag. With a big unit, you're more likely to get robbed or your camera stolen, especially in some of the poorer countries. These ones here are very discreet, and the flip-up screen is really great for the selfies without having to, you know, have to hope it works out okay. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully in the next, you know, after 2 weeks, I have some great video for you from Vietnam. So until then, have a great day. Bye. Setup. So in this camera, I've used a feature on the dial which was like a HD TV setting, so it's compatible to watch on a HD TV. I think it might get rid of all your wrinkles and such. I've turned off the noise reduction, the wind component, so that's the only thing I've changed on this camera compared to the 870. So yeah, I think it's really cool for the price. $120, you can't go wrong.